Have you ever wondered how our eyes, small as they are, enable us to perceive the vast world around us? Human eyes, a marvel of biological engineering, are made up of several key components, each playing a crucial role in the process of vision. The cornea, the eye's outermost layer, acts as a clear window that controls and focuses the entry of light. The iris, that colorful part of our eye, regulates the size of the pupil, controlling the amount of light that reaches the retina. The lens, located behind the iris, further focuses the light onto the retina, which is the light-sensitive nerve layer lining the back of the eye. But how does this complex structure translate light into images? It's all about a fascinating process called phototransduction. When light hits the retina, it stimulates a protein called rhodopsin in the rod cells, leading to a series of chemical reactions that convert light into electrical signals. These signals are then transmitted to the brain via the optic nerve, where they are interpreted as the images we see. But there's more to it than just biology. The process of vision also involves the intriguing physics of light. Light, as it travels through the air, is refracted or bent when it enters the eye. This refraction is what allows the eye to focus light onto the retina and create a sharp, clear image. And that's just the beginning. The human eye is not just about vision. It is a window into our overall health. Conditions like hypertension and diabetes can often be detected through regular eye exams, long before other symptoms appear. As we delve deeper into the world of ophthalmology, remember, our eyes are not just windows to the world, but also windows to our health. In the upcoming scenes, we'll explore more about the optical properties of the eye, the chemistry of vision, and the future of eye care. Stay tuned for a captivating journey into the marvel of the human eye. Now imagine a world where everything is blurry. For many, this is their reality. This is due to a phenomenon known as refractive errors, a little hiccup in the way our eyes bend or refract light. Our eyes are like a camera, and just as a camera lens focuses light onto a film, our eyes focus light onto the retina, the light-sensitive tissue at the back of the eye. This is where the magic of vision begins. But sometimes, due to the shape of the eye or the curvature of the cornea and lens, the light doesn't focus properly. The result? A refractive error, which makes things look blurry. There are four main types of refractive errors. Myopia, or nearsightedness, is when you can see up close but struggle with objects far away. Hyperopia, or farsightedness, is the opposite. Seeing far is easy, but up close, not so much. Astigmatism is when the cornea is shaped more like a rugby ball than a round ball, causing distorted vision. And then there's presbyopia, a condition most of us will experience as we age, where we find it increasingly difficult to see things up close. So, how do we correct these errors? Well, that's where the wonders of optical physics come into play. Glasses and contact lenses, the most common solutions, work by adding or subtracting focusing power to the eye's natural lens, effectively adjusting the way light is bent as it enters the eye. They're essentially reshaping the light's path to hit the sweet spot on the retina, bringing the world back into focus. For a more permanent solution, there's refractive surgery. Procedures like LASIK work by reshaping the cornea, altering how it bends light, and thus correcting the refractive error. It's a fascinating application of physics and medicine working in harmony to give us clear vision. In the realm of optics, a slight curvature change can mean the difference between clarity and blur. It's a delicate balance, but with the power of science, we're able to correct these errors and help millions see the world as it truly is. What if I told you that seeing the world in color is a chemical reaction? Let's start with vitamins and minerals, the unsung heroes of eye health. Vitamin A, for instance, is essential for vision. It forms a component of the protein rhodopsin, which allows the eye to effectively absorb light. Without enough vitamin A, you could end up with night blindness, unable to see in low light. Lutein, a type of carotenoid found in green leafy vegetables, helps filter out potentially damaging light and acts as an antioxidant, protecting our eyes from harmful free radicals. Omega-3 fatty acids, particularly DHA, are also crucial. They help maintain the health of the retina, the part of your eye that captures the images you see. Without omega-3s, the photoreceptors in the retina could start to malfunction, impairing your vision. Now let's talk about the biochemical pathways involved in vision. It all starts when light enters your eye and hits the retina. This light energy is absorbed by molecules of photopigment, triggering a cascade of chemical reactions. These reactions generate electrical signals that are sent to the brain via the optic nerve. The brain then processes these signals into the images we see. But there's a catch. This process of converting light into vision generates waste products that can cause oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is essentially an imbalance between free radicals, which are harmful, and antioxidants, which neutralize them. If left unchecked, oxidative stress can lead to damage in the retina, contributing to diseases like age-related macular degeneration and cataracts. This is where antioxidants come into play. They help to neutralize these harmful free radicals, protecting our eyes from damage. So, the next time you're enjoying a bowl of berries or sipping on a cup of green tea, know that you're not just satisfying your taste buds. You're also giving your eyes a boost of antioxidant protection. In the blink of an eye, a multitude of chemical reactions take place, enabling us to marvel at the world's colors. Have you ever felt pressure, not in life, but in your eyes? Let's talk about a form of pressure that has nothing to do with stress or deadlines. Intraocular pressure. This is the pressure exerted by fluids within your eyes. It's a delicate balance, like a well-tuned orchestra, where the aqueous humor, a clear fluid filling the front part of your eyes, plays the lead role. This fluid is continuously produced and drained, maintaining a constant pressure that keeps your eyes in perfect shape. However, if this fluid doesn't drain as it should, or if too much is produced, the pressure inside your eyes can increase. This is where we encounter a problem, a pressure problem. Welcome to the world of glaucoma, a condition caused by increased intraocular pressure. It's like an unwelcome guest at a party, often arriving without a knock on the door. Glaucoma can damage the optic nerve, the cable that connects your eye to your brain, leading to loss of vision. The physics and mechanics of glaucoma are fascinating, yet intimidating. As the intraocular pressure rises, it pushes against the delicate structures within the eye. Primarily, it compresses the optic nerve, preventing it from transmitting visual information to the brain. Imagine the optic nerve as a bundle of electrical wires. Now, what would happen if someone were to step on it? The flow of electricity would be disrupted, right? That's exactly what happens in glaucoma. The high pressure steps onto the nerve, disrupting the flow of visual information. This is where the aqueous humor dynamics come into play. This fluid, remember our orchestra leader? It's produced by the ciliary body, a part of the eye behind the iris, and it flows through the pupil to the eye's front before it's drained away. If this fluid's production or drainage is disrupted, it can lead to increased intraocular pressure, setting the stage for glaucoma. So, it's all about balance, about maintaining the right pressure. And it's not just about avoiding stress or handling life's pressures. It's about understanding the pressures within us, within our eyes. Keeping a check on pressure, not just in life but also in our eyes, can save us from a world of darkness. In the world of vision, every cell has a story to tell. The tale begins with our body's cellular magicians, stem cells, that possess the extraordinary ability to transform into various cell types, including those in the cornea and retina. This transformative power is being harnessed in stem cell therapies, where scientists are exploring ways to replace damaged or diseased cells to restore vision. But the story doesn't end there. Our genetic makeup also plays a significant part in this narrative. Genes, the blueprints of life, dictate the color of our eyes and can also be the root cause of many eye diseases. Conditions like color blindness, glaucoma, and age-related macular degeneration can be passed down through generations, all thanks to our inherited genetic codes. Now, imagine if we could edit these genetic blueprints, correct the faulty genes, and prevent these diseases before they even occur. That's precisely the promise of gene therapy. This revolutionary approach uses vectors, usually viruses, to deliver corrected genes into our cells, fixing them at a molecular level. One of the prime examples of this is the treatment of Leber's congenital amaurosis, a rare inherited disorder that leads to blindness. Through gene therapy, scientists have successfully restored vision in patients, marking a significant victory in the battle against inherited eye diseases. But it's not just about fighting diseases. Gene therapy also opens up exciting possibilities, like enhancing human vision beyond its natural limits. Could we one day see in ultraviolet or infrared, like some animals do? With gene therapy, such science fiction might just become science fact. However, like any powerful tool, gene therapy must be used with caution. Ethical considerations arise when we start tinkering with our genetic code. But that's a discussion for another day. For now, let's marvel at the intricate cellular and molecular dance that makes vision possible. From the humble cell to the complex molecule, each plays a pivotal role in the grand narrative of vision. In the battle against eye diseases, our lifestyle choices can be our strongest allies. The human eye, a marvel of nature, is not immune to the ravages of time and environmental factors. Common eye diseases like cataracts, diabetic retinopathy, and macular degeneration can significantly impact our vision. But like many health issues, prevention can often be more effective than cure. Our lifestyle and nutrition play a pivotal role in maintaining eye health. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and adequate sleep can do wonders. A diet rich in essential vitamins like vitamin A, lutein, and omega-3 fatty acids can help maintain good vision. These nutrients are found in abundance in foods like carrots, leafy greens, fish, and nuts. So, the next time you're planning your meals, remember, your eyes are what you eat. Smoking and excessive alcohol consumption can have adverse effects on eye health, leading to conditions like cataracts and macular degeneration. So, here's another reason to quit smoking and limit your alcohol intake. Regular checkups are crucial for early detection and prevention of eye diseases. This allows for timely intervention and can help prevent further damage. It's also essential to protect our eyes from excessive sunlight and screen time. Shades and screen filters are not just fashion statements, they're shields for your precious eyes. Emerging treatments and technologies in ophthalmology are revolutionizing eye care. Laser therapies, for instance, have made surgeries for conditions like cataracts and myopia safer and more efficient. Bionic eye implants, though still in their infancy, hold the promise of restoring sight to those who've lost it. The field of eye care is evolving rapidly, with new discoveries and innovations around every corner. But it's important to remember that while science can work wonders, it's our daily habits that lay the foundation for good eye health. To see the future clearly, we must take care of our eyes today. Imagine a future where an artificial retina can restore sight, a world where the blind regain their vision, where eye diseases are a thing of the past. This is the future we're building towards, and it's closer than you might think. Nanotechnology is playing a pivotal role in shaping this future. These tiny particles, measuring just 1/1000th of a meter, are being used to create drug delivery systems that offer unprecedented precision. They can deliver medicine directly to the affected cells in the eye, reducing side effects and improving outcomes. Artificial retinas, built from layers of nano-sized photoreceptors, are also on the horizon. They could replace damaged retinas, restoring sight to those who've lost it. But the future of eye care isn't just about nanotechnology. Artificial intelligence is also stepping into the spotlight. Machine learning algorithms are being trained to diagnose eye diseases with remarkable accuracy. They analyze thousands of retinal scans, learning to spot the subtle signs of conditions like glaucoma or diabetic retinopathy. These AI systems could help doctors catch diseases earlier, potentially saving sight. And then there are the innovations that are revolutionizing the way we approach eye care. Personalized medicine is tailoring treatments to the individual, taking into account their unique genetic makeup and lifestyle. This approach could make treatments more effective and reduce the risk of adverse reactions. Telemedicine, too, is changing the game. It allows patients to consult with eye care professionals from the comfort of their own homes, making eye care more accessible to all. Truly, the future of eye care is a fascinating blend of science, technology, and innovation. It's a future where sight loss could become a rarity, where eye health is prioritized and accessible to all. It's a future where our understanding of the eye and its diseases is so advanced, we can prevent problems before they even start. The future of eye care is as bright as we dare to imagine. And with the pace of progress we're seeing, who knows what amazing discoveries lie just around the corner. As we step into the future of eye care, we carry with us some ethical baggage. Genetic modification, a promising frontier in the treatment of inherited eye diseases, raises questions about the very essence of what it means to be human. Should we play God and alter our genetic makeup to prevent diseases, even if it means tampering with the natural order of life? The advancement of eye care technologies also presents a challenge of accessibility. While these treatments hold the potential to restore sight and prevent vision loss, their high costs could place them out of reach for many. An imbalance in access to such life-changing treatments could inadvertently widen the gap between the haves and have-nots. Further, these technologies may have unforeseen impacts on our society and culture. How we navigate these complex challenges will shape the future of eye care. As technology leaps forward, it is our responsibility to ensure it is a leap forward for all, not just a privileged few.